Okay guys, let's just solve those quadratic equations using quadratic formula. So let's just start doing it. But before that, I will be representing to you guys how a quadratic formula looks like. So it is represented as x equals to minus b plus minus radical b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So the general or the standard form of quadratic equation is represented as ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So those coefficients like a, b, those are the values that we will be putting into the quadratic formula, okay? Also this constant c, okay? So let's just move towards the very first question so we can understand how to solve it using quadratic formula. So let me first of all write it down into a proper form, which will be positive 8 equals to 0, okay? Now I will be comparing it with the general form, which is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now a is equivalent to 1, b is equivalent to 6, and c is equivalent to 8. Now we'll be putting those values into the quadratic formula. So now x equals to what is the value of b? That is 6, right? So I'll put it into the quadratic formula. Plus minus radical 6 square minus 4ac, and all of it divided by 2a. So now let me just quickly write it down. X is equivalent to minus 6 plus minus radical 6 square is 36, and 4 times 8 is negative 32 divided by 2. Now if I just little more simplify it, it will be minus 6 plus minus radical 4 over 2, right? So now I will be represented as x equals to minus 6 plus minus 2 divided by 2. Now if you just look at the variable that is used into the equation over here, that is m, right? So as we are trying to find out the m, so instead of following x, we can just simply put m over here, okay? Like I will write m equals to minus 6 plus 2 over 2, and m equals to minus 6 minus 2 over 2. All right. So by this way, I will get this m equals to minus 6 plus 2, that's 4. 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. And for this one, it will be m equals to minus 6 minus 2, that's minus 8. Minus 8 divided by 2, that's equivalent to minus 4. That's the answer for the first question, okay? Now, let me just move towards the second one. As we can see, it is written as k square and negative 64. So let me just rearrange it, okay? So I have k square. I don't have the second part of it, as we write down ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. As you can see, I have this value already, like the square one, but I don't have this b value into this equation. So for that one, what I will do, I will put normal 0k, right, minus 64 equals to 0. Now if I compare, a is equivalent to 1, right, b equals to 0, and c equals to negative 64. Now putting those values into the quadratic formula, x equals to b is 0, so I'll put negative 0 plus minus radical 0 square minus 4, a is 1, and c is negative 64. All of it divided by 2, as one is a is 1, so I will put just simply 2 over there, okay? So now x is equivalent to 0 plus minus radical minus and minus, it will make it positive, right? So 64 times 4 is equivalent to 256. All of it divided by 2, right? So now x would be equivalent to, if I just take the radical of it, I will get positive 16 over 2, and one time x equals to negative 16 over 2, right? And as you can see, the variable is used k, so we will be putting it equivalent to k, okay? So k would be equivalent to 8, And for this one, k would be equivalent to -8. So these are the solutions for the second question that I just solved. Now I'm going to be moving toward the third one real quick. So for this one, as I can say, a is equivalent to -4, b equals to 13, and c equals to -3. Now I'm going to put those values into the quadratic equation. Minus b, which is like -13, plus minus 13 square minus 4 a c, all of it divided by 2a, which is -4, right? So x is equivalent to -13 plus minus radical. What is 13 square? 13 times 13, that's equivalent to 169. So minus minus plus and plus minus minus. So 4 times 3, that's equivalent to 48 divided by minus 8, right? So now after that, I will put x equals to -13 plus minus 169 minus 48, that's equivalent to 121. And if I take a radical of 121, I will get, let me put it over here, plus minus equivalent to 11 over -8, right? So now I'm going to put x equals to -13 plus 11 or -8, and one time I'll put x equals to -13 minus 11 over -8. Now if you just look at it, it's z, right? The variable that is used is z, so I'm going to be putting it equivalent to z. So z equals to -13 plus 11 is equivalent to -2 over -8, which is equivalent to 1 over 4. Sorry, let me just adjust it. 1 over 4 is for this one. Now for this one, as you can see, that is x equals to -11 and -13, that's -24. So -24 divided by -8 is minus +3, sorry, okay? So instead of x, I'm going to be using the same variable over here, which is z. So z equals to +3. So that's the answer for the question that we were doing, okay? Now I'll be moving toward the question 4 real quick. For this one, as we can see, if we compare it, but before that, we need to convert it into the proper form. So that's like 12x squared plus 7x plus 1 equals to 0. So now a is equivalent to 12, b equals to 7, and c equals to 1. I'm going to put these values into the quadratic expression. So x is equivalent to minus b, which is like -7, plus minus radical 7 square minus 4, a is 12, and c is 1. All of it divided by 2 into a, which is 12. So now x equals to -7 plus minus 49 minus 12 times 8. Sorry, 12 times 4. 12 times 4 is 48. 12 times 2, that's equivalent to 24. So now x equals to -7 plus minus radical 1 over 24. So now I can also put it down like x is equivalent to -7 plus 1 over 24, and x equals to -7 minus 1 over 24. So now I got these two answers for it. When the first one is going to be x equals to -6 over 24, and if I simplify it, so that's going to be a -1 over 4, right? That's for this one. And for the second one, it's going to be minus x equals to -8 over 24. And if you simplify it, it's going to be -1 over 3. All right, so now I'm going to be moving towards the last two questions that we are left with. But before that, you can see question number 6, right? You can solve this one by yourself and you can compare your answer with me, okay? I'll get back to this one. But before that, I'm going to be solving question number 5 real quick. So that is 3u square minus 5u minus 2 equals to 0. As we can say, a is equivalent to 3, b is equivalent to minus 5, and c is equivalent to minus 2. Again, putting those values into the expression, you can even put your quadratic equation, quadratic formula in the very beginning with the variable that has been given to you into your question, okay? This is the way like this. So minus into minus 5, okay, plus minus radical minus 5 square, like b square, okay? Minus 4, a is like 3, and c is negative 2. And all of it divided by 2a, which is 2 multiplied by 3. If you solve it further, u is equivalent to 5 plus minus 5 squared, that's equivalent to 25, minus minus plus 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 multiplied by 2, that's equivalent to 24, right? Divided by 3 times 2, that's 6. So now u equals to 5 plus minus radical, that's 49, divided by 6. So now one time I will get u equals to 5 plus minus 7 over 6. So I can put it down as u equals to 5 plus 7 over 6. And one time I can put it as u equals to 5 minus 7 over 6. So I will get u equals to 12 over 6, which is equivalent to 2. And for the other one, u is equivalent to minus 2 over 6, which is equivalent to minus 1 over 3. Now I'm going to be moving towards the last question over here. I gave you the chance to solve it. Now I will be solving it and we'll be comparing our answer, okay? So for this one, as we can say, a is equivalent to negative 1, b equals to 6, and c equals to 72. I will be putting those values into the quadratic equation, and I can use like w for it to represent my quadratic equation. So minus b means minus 6 plus minus b square, which is 6 square, minus 4, a is negative 1, and c is 72, and all of it divided by 2a, which is negative 1, okay? Now w is equivalent to minus 6 plus minus 6 square is 36. So minus minus plus 4 times 72, okay? So 4 times 72 is equivalent to 288, and all of it divided by negative 2. Now w is equivalent to minus 6 plus minus radical 36 plus 288, which is 324 divided by 2 with a negative sign. So now I will take radical of that value, 324, which is equivalent to 18. Now w is equivalent to minus 6 plus minus 18 over negative 2, right? So now I'm going to be getting two possible answers, minus 6 plus 18 over 2, and u equals to minus 6 minus 18 over 2. So now w is equivalent to minus 6 plus 18, which is equivalent to 12 over 2, and u is equivalent to, and I'm sorry, but there was a negative sign over here, so I will put negative sign over there as well at this place, okay? So 12 over 6, let me adjust it. Just give me a moment. So it's going to be like w is equivalent to minus 6, and w is equivalent to minus 6, that's like minus 24 over minus 2. So w is equivalent to 12, okay? So I hope you got the correct answers. You can compare your answer with mine. So that's all about solving quadratic equations using quadratic formula. I hope you understood it. So this is the complete question from question 1 till question 6. I hope you understood it, and if you like my video, I would be requesting you to please subscribe my YouTube channel as well so you don't miss the next videos coming, okay? So thank you so much for joining. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.